the spirit, the devil has enjoyed the upper hand too long. And like I told you earlier, a part of the blame for this spiritual malaise that we find ourselves in can be laid at the feet of these false religious leaders who, like I told you earlier, they openly profess it, but they don't inwardly possess it. Good God Almighty. And I heard my late pastor, Bishop Lawson Porter, he preached a message one time. He said, don't block my view. Good God Almighty. But when you really think about it, that is the very thing that a lot of religious leaders have done to their followers, because instead of allowing the people to get a full view of Jesus, they let their personality and they let their opinions get in people's way, and the only thing that the people can see is the religious leader themselves. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. Y'all help me preach here. Good God Almighty. And that is the very thing that happened to the people that were under the ministry of a man called Jimmy Swaggart. This was a man, you remember Elder Austin, he had a thriving congregation. He had thousands upon thousands of people that would come to his meetings. He would preach real hard, cry tears like a baby. Good God Almighty. But by and by, he got caught up in adultery, turning tricks with a limousine, with a prostitute, and the adverse effect that it had upon his congregation. A lot of his folks left the church because of the sin that they saw in their leader. It shook their faith to the point where they decided, I'm walking away from church and I'm not serving Jesus anymore. But do me a favor, tap somebody on the shoulder and tell them those folks had a problem. Y'all ain't saying it. Look at your neighbor and tell them they had a problem. And what was their problem? Instead of exalting and lifting up the name of Jesus, what they did was they exalted and lifted up the name of Swagger. Instead of those folks making God their God, they made Jimmy Swaggart their God. And when their God failed, they fell right with their God. But I'm here to declare to somebody in Racine, let God be true and every man alive. Touch your neighbor and say, if nobody wants to live holy, if nobody wants to live saved, if nobody wants to be sanctified, you want to throw your hands up in the air and say, Lord, here am I, send me and I'll go where you want me to go. If it's on the mountain, then Lord, I'll go. If it's in the valley, then Lord, I'll go. If I'm lied on, cheated, talked about, mistreated, I'll go. Give somebody a high five and say, I'll go. Talk about me, I'll go. Lie on me, I'll go. Mistreat me, I'll go. I'll go. Shout yes. Shout hallelujah. Shout hallelujah. Give your neighbor a high five and tell him I'll go. Y'all ain't saying it. Look at your neighbor and tell him if he will go with me, then I'll go. As long as it goes with me, as long as it walks with me, as long as it talks with me, I'll go where he wants me to go. And I'm just about done. I need a couple of brothers is. I need some men. Good God Almighty. I'm just about finished. But when you look in the Bible, in this scripture text, in the book of Acts chapter number 3, the Bible declares that a notable miracle had been performed on this day. Because here you got a man that was crippled from his birth. Come on, Thomas. You got to be crippled. You got a man that was crippled from his birth. From the day that he came out of his mother's womb, he was unable to walk. He held the occupation of a beggar. Because you got to understand, this man couldn't walk. He was unable to perform any type of manual labor. He couldn't work at Ford. He couldn't work at Chrysler. He could not work at a General Motors because the man couldn't walk. And so the only occupation that this man was qualified for was the occupation to sit and beg at the gate called Beautiful. Good God Almighty. In the Bible declares that one day as he was begging, not feeling like a man ought to work, not feeling like a man because he couldn't work. He was begging at the gate when along came Peter and along came John. Come here, John. Good God Almighty. And the Bible declares that as this man approached him, good God Almighty, what you got to understand about Peter and John, these were two of the closest disciples that Jesus had. They were part of the inner circle. Peter, James, and John. Y'all remember Peter and John were with Jesus when he stepped up on the mountain of transfiguration, pulled off his flesh and outshined the noonday sun. Peter and John were with Jesus when he walked upon water like I'm walking on this pulpit. Peter and John were with Jesus when he took 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread and fed the 5,000 men, not including women and children. So when this man looked at Peter and when this man looked at John, his face lit up. He started to get happy. He saw something different. He saw something special. And the Bible says he gave heed unto them, expecting. Can somebody say expecting? Expecting to receive something from them. But I can see Peter look at this man and said, silver and gold have I none. I don't have a Rolls Royce to put in your driveway. I can't fill your bank account with 6-digit figures. I don't have any silver. I don't have any gold. I don't have any money. But search. I wish I could hear somebody holler search. Y'all ain't saying it. Look at your neighbor. Open your mouth and holler search. Such as I have, I'll give it unto you. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up, rise up, rise up, and walk. And I can see that man never took a step a day in his life. I can see him take one step, then he got a little more faith, then he took another step, then he got a little more faith, then he began to walk, then he got a little more faith, then he began to run, then he got a little more faith, and he began to leap, walking, leaping, and praising God. And I stopped by to tell somebody in this room, let me talk to the men that are in this room. If you have been crippled by sin, if the devil has crippled your you can't walk in the newness of life, if you're struggling with your flesh, if you can't get it together, if you're cheating on your wife, if you're not being a man, if you're not bringing home the money, then God sent me to declare to somebody in the name, y'all ain't saying it, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, brothers, rise up and walk, rise up above your sin, rise up above your adultery, rise up above your mess, above your junk, above your garbage, walk in the light, walk in authority, walk in power, walk in victory, walk. I wish I had some brothers that would get on your feet and walk on the devil, walk on your problem, walk on your bad habits, walk on your situation. He'll give you the strength to rise above all principality, all powers, everything that the devil stole from you, everything that he tried to destroy you with, he'll give you the power to rise above it. Rise up, walk past the dope house, walk past your girlfriend, walk past it, walk. Walk, brothers. I'm talking to the sisters too. Walk.
My Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Yes.
He will put strength in your spiritual ankle.
Yes, he will.
Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling.
Yes,
he'll give you the ability.
Come on here. Come on.
He'll keep you from falling.
Come on. What did he say?
Brothers,
Come on, preacher. Come on, preacher. Yes, sir.
she don't look good enough.
Come on here. Woo! Lord have mercy. Come on, preacher. Come on, preacher.
She ain't pretty enough
No, sir.
to make me fall.
That's right. Come on, Doc. Come on, Doc.
Because he's able
Yes, sir. Yes.
to keep that which I have committed unto him
That's what it says.
against that day.
Yes, sir. That's what
That day.
Come on, Doc. That day.
That day.
That day. That day. Oh, have mercy.
It's time
That's good stuff.
to rise. Rise above it.
Come on, Doc. Thank you, Jesus.
The Bible says immediately his feet and his ankle bones receive strength.
Come on, Doc. Come on, Doc.
That thing that you used to
Yes, sir.
stumble to,
Yeah. Come on.
now I got some strength in my ankle bones. Now I can walk past every drug house,
Come on, Doc.
every wine house, because he's given me the ability
Yeah.
to rise above it.
Yes.
Brothers, we got to rise
Yes.
above the beggarly elements of this world
Come on.
and be the example in our homes, in our jobs, wherever we go.
That's right. Hallelujah. That's right. Come on.
Because they're watching. Don't think they ain't watching. They're watching.
Yeah.
They're looking at us. We claim to be the head, okay. The head is the first thing you notice about a person. Some of y'all knew me when I had a head full of hair. That's the first thing you noticed. But we've got to be the strength of our families, the strength of our communities. And it's time for us to rise up and walk and meet the challenge that the enemy has thrown in our face. The enemy who says you can't live holy. The enemy who says you can't be dedicated to one woman. The enemy who says you can't keep a steady job. You can't do. You tell that enemy I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I'm done. Who's here? Who's here? I feel the Holy Ghost in this house. Who's here? It's time to rise up, brothers. Rise up, sisters. I ain't just talking to the brothers, but it's time for us collectively to rise up and walk. You can not only praise him when everything is going well.
Lord, come on here. Lord.
You can't just crash and burn the moment things get too hot.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
How can he depend upon you if you go to running the moment the test gets a little too hot?
That's right, Elder. That's right. That's right.
Got to show him what you're made of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, Elder.
I found out in my darkest hours that I had strength that I didn't even know I had.
That's it, Elder. That's it. That's it, Elder.
I didn't know I had it.
No.
But you let the right button get pushed, and it'll bring out whatever's in you.
Yeah.
Whatever's in you,
Hallelujah.
it'll come out. Who's here? I'm done. Who wants to be saved? Who wants to be born again of the water and the Spirit? It's time to rise up, brothers. It's time to rise up, sisters, and retake control of our communities. We've surrendered this community.